look at that. Peanut, fresh off the vine. Delicious. Hello everybody, we are plowing up, digging, turning upside down our irrigated peanuts. We've got 160 acres. About to give the camera to Dad and hopefully he'll chat to you guys about digging up these peanuts. Let me get a mic check.
Yep, here it is. You got to mesh it with you. All right, here we are. I'm plowing up irrigated peanuts today. Plowed up about 30 acres yesterday. Mine still look pretty good. Starting to show a little leaf spot here and there. These peanuts are roughly around 140 days old. And I think we're getting them just right. They look pretty good. Peeled out good. So everything's running smooth. GPS is working. That takes all the hassle out of it. So that's great. And Jim brought me a mic by and wanted me to talk a little bit about. Well, we plowed up here at Jeff's. We'll talk about that. Bought this place back in the early 90s. 197 acres here, 160 acres underwater. Been sandy, dirt, light dirt, but it's real good. Got to have water. And we got it all in peanuts this year. And then it'll go in 2 years of cotton. Then we'll come back with peanuts that third year. Everything's running smooth. Got the picker ready to go. Do it all with dry land. It turned out so-so. Wasn't as good as we expected, but about what we thought it would be on account of that dry month we had in August. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Anyway, we bought this, like I say, then. We've been farming it ever since. Cleaned it up a little bit, put in pivot. One pivot was here, and then we moved it to the side of the 40 there, made a half a turn, quarter of a turn out of it there, more or less. So that's what we've been farming up here for years. Been a good piece of property, good investment. Started off up here, we didn't have GPS. Kind of hard to plow up in peanuts like we made this year. Vines are big, can't see the row and spots. So GPS really makes a big difference in plowing up peanuts and picking peanuts. So we'll talk. Jim, believe the battery went dead.
It should be a brand new battery. Just tap the back side of the screen.
Okay, I was just talking away and I looked up there and it was black.
I just left. I'll turn around.
Okay. Yeah, we were talking away.
Nah, you recording now.
But if my screen goes off though.
Yeah, well, it times out like after 5 seconds. So, yeah, you recording. Been recording for 11 minutes. Technical difficulties.
All right.
Good.
Got it.
All right.
Okay. All right. I thought my battery went dead, but Jim come back and said they've been recording this whole time, so he probably won't want to show most of that video there. But I was talking bad about his camera.
We can't have anyone freak out there, okay?
So we'll get back on the road here and go back to plowing up peanuts. Let's see now. This thing does not want to get on the right road sometimes. You have to watch it. Ain't all foolproof. realized it had dried out that quick. We thought with all this coverage out here in the field, it wouldn't dry out that quick, but it got too dry on us, so we having to just plow this side up. A little drier than we would want to. Got the pivots running across the road there, so when we get over there, the rest of it will plow a lot better, smoother, won't be no dust. It makes a lot of difference when you're trying to look back and see what's going on. Shaker's not no problem though. I mean, it does a fantastic job. So got it year before last, KEMC. The one I had was 97 model, and it was way past due replacing. This one got covers out on the front instead of the brace with the covers in the middle, and that makes a big difference, because this one here we just slice through it, everything will go away from it. The other one, you hit a little wad of peanuts on the end of the road when you're plowing up, it would just go to wadding up. You'd have to get out, throw them all out of the way, and then keep on going. So a big, huge improvement right there. These peanuts are roughly 140 days old. We're a little late this year. Actually, I looked up on the calendar, about 2 weeks plowing up late this year. We planted about a week, probably 10 days later this year on account of the cold, wet weather we had in the spring. And this time we never have cotton defoliated, but this year we already defoliated some dry land because it got so dry. We just shut down, so we got it defoliated, ready to pick. Got 80 acres sprayed. We don't know how we're gonna pick peanuts and do cotton at the same time, but something have to wait. That's all I know. That's how the day's going. I'll talk back with y'all later.
It is the, whoa, zoomed in way too much. It is the next day, there you go. Next day, Dad got that 60 acres plowed up. Now we're on the other side of the dirt road. We've got 100 acres here. Peanuts looking great, fingers crossed. Hopefully they wind up being great once we pick them. A lot of years they look great, and then you pick them, you're like, man, where did all the peanuts go? It looks a lot better than what it was, but right now they look pretty good. Peanuts everywhere. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. I've got this, which is supposed to limit the wind noise, but sometimes it doesn't really work too well. Back at the barn, Keith, he's working on the cotton picker. We got a couple picker bars that he's replaced, and now he's washing them, and it looks very satisfying watching the picker bars being washed. All right, everybody, it is the next day. Jeff and I just got the peanut blades on, so Dad should be ready to roll. And this year we're trying out some new blades from SMA. We've got two different styles. We got the green style, which is just like the KMC blades that we have. And then there's also a black style, which kind of has a curve to it. It's a little bit different, so it'll be interesting to see how long they last. Dad is extremely picky when it comes to peanut blades. We've tried bevel up, we've tried bevel down. Seems like we have better luck with bevel down. Bevel up, we run them bevel up. I said bevel down, I don't know what I'm talking about. And we do good to get 30 acres on a set of points. We could probably go a little bit longer, but as soon as they start dragging and getting a little dull, Dad's wanting to change them. So, like I say, we got two different styles. Well, technically we've got three different styles. We've got our old KMC blades that we get resharpened every year. We've got that on there. We got the black set from SMA and the green set. So, be interesting to see how well they turn out.
straighten that out and make it field hose.
Field hose. All right, Keithy brought Dad some fuel, and man, it went by so quick.
Oh yeah, about 5 minutes.
5 minutes, full tank, maybe a little more, but it was quick.
Yep.
Wasn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, real quick.
How quick do you think it was?
It's like it wasn't even here.
Yeah, it's like you just pulled up and now the tractor's already filled up and you're leaving.
Yep, I see y'all. That's what happens when y'all changing points.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, we got the shaker ready to roll. Moving this pivot now. Dad got plowed up under it, or digged up under it. I never know the right word. Dig, plow, turn upside down. He got those dug, and so I'm gonna move the pivot out of the way so then he can hop over to the other side and get those. Yeah, shaker should be ready to roll. We've already got the nut buggy here. We've got Keithy's picker here. All we gotta do is bring Jeff's and then we'll be ready to roll. We might try these peanuts later this afternoon. It's kind of iffy if they'll pick or not. It's only been 2 days. All right, let's fast forward time. Dad already dug up the peanuts. He got 40 acres. Could have went further, but this is what we found out. So these are the green blades we got from SMA. Could go a little bit further. I do love that they're countersunk, so when you put your bolt in, they sink in there real nice. You don't have to worry about it popping out and twisting with you. These are the black set. Maybe wore out a little bit more than the green. And last but not least, here is our original KMC blades that we had sharpened. These look like they wore out the most. So yeah, check them out, SMA link, all kind of great stuff. And they have the, what is it, cotton pick spindles? Picksmart cotton spindles. Couldn't remember the name of it. All right, let's jump back in the time machine and we're gonna go see, if I got a gnat in my eye, we're gonna go see if we can pick these peanuts that Dad plowed up around 3 days ago. All right, we got us a sample of peanuts. Gonna head to the peanut mill and see how much moisture is in them. If it's over like 20, obviously you don't wanna pick. It costs a lot of money to get them dried down. So hopefully they're like below 18%. That's usually kind of the wheelhouse we need to stay in. 18, 16, somewhere around there. And yeah, we will see here shortly. 19.4. Got all the semi-trailers drying. 19.4%. So we're gonna roll with it. Little green, but got a lot of peanuts on top of the dirt ready to pick. Gotta get after it. Trailer getting dumped. Dump it into the warehouse. It's crazy. These 2 huge warehouses by the end of the year will pretty much be slam full of peanuts. To the top. Slam full. Alright, we are picking. They are 19.4%, so we're gonna roll with it. A lot of pops in this field. You think those are really good peanuts, but they're actually not. There's nothing in it. So we have around 100 acres that are flipped upside down now. Pretty much ready to pick. So good weather in the forecast. We should have a continuous 2 weeks of picking peanuts, unless obviously we get a rain. First dump of the day.
Good afternoon, everyone. We out here picking peanuts. We got a big field this time. We're done with dry land. Now we're on some irrigated peanuts, which should do a whole lot better and keep me more busy. I like being busy. Yep, I am the nut buggy driver, as you can see. I actually received the BNBD award last year. Best nut buggy driver in the Southeast. This is true. It's legit. I'm the best. I'm the best there is.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.
And we're about to go get some peanuts. I am coming up on you, Jeff. And we're there. Just like that. It's a pretty sight. Now just wait for a couple seconds. And that's all she wrote. It turned around here right quick. About to get you, Keithy. Piece of cake. Should get 2 semis loaded this afternoon. Real quick bite. Yep, that's how it's done. We're gonna dump right here in this here semi here. Hey, I can't see nothing really, but you just wait until you see the peanuts start mounding, and then you scatter them somewhere else. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Perfection. I like a glove. Boom.
5.6. Yeah. I think Keith got all that road down somewhere.
All right, I'm in the tractor cab with Dad. We are over here on the south side of the field. Got 63 acres, or 65 acres done on this side. And Dad, wanted to ask you a question. What was the very first peanut shaker you ever bought?
Okay. When I first started farming, we hired it done. If I'm not mistaken, Berkshire and Powder Mud, Frank and Pitch come in and pick the parts. Like 4 years.
Yeah.
Then in 79, 4 or 5 years. In 79, we bought the place we live now. We planted the pond field, which we call it now.
Yeah.
It was about 56 acres. And we bought a new 2-row that year to plow for our own peanuts.
So 1979 was the first year you bought
Bought a shaker.
Was it a brand new shaker?
Brand new.
Where'd you buy it at?
John Deere place.
John Deere place. Donaldsonville, Bainbridge, Blakely. Probably Blakely. You did a lot of business with Blakely back in the day, right?
It was Blakely, but we done about 90% of our trade with Blakely back then.
So 2-row shaker. What were you plowing up the peanuts with? What'd you hook it up to?
That 4230.
4230. Okay.
I bought it in 77.
All right. So in a good day, how many acres do you think you get plowed up with a 2-row shaker?
Oh, goodness. I couldn't tell you.
Could you get 30?
Hold on. No,
You're getting 30 now with a 6-row, but we're doing 3 times the
probably
work.
about 10 rows, 10 acres.
About 10 acres was a good day?
It was a good day.
Yeah. And the design on that 2-row shaker, practically the same design as now. Obviously that was probably just PTO driven.
Right.
Where this one's hydraulic. We got this shaker in 21. Before that was pretty much just like this one, but it was PTO driven and it was 20 years older than this one.
Right.
Any major difference or from the 1979 shaker to what you're running today?
Yes. 2-row you had the vine cutters under the tractor.
Okay.
And I think the 4-row was under the tractor. And now they're on the shaker itself.
Yep. The arms kill them when we swap arms.
The old shaker had like 2 arms that went out there and had a bolt through it, there was your coulter there.
Okay.
Well, if you run through some vines on the end of the roads or something like that, or especially if you run through some morning glory or something, it will wrap around that coulter.
Yeah.
Then you would be having to get out and drag it all off and keep going. This one here, I think it would just about cut through anything you put up there almost.
Yeah.
So around the ends now, you get too many out there in the end road, ain't no problem, it'll just cut them right up.
Which in 79, no one planted inrows. So you didn't have to worry about it.
No. There wasn't no inroads back then. You painted through the inroads.
Why do we plant inrows now? Who started inrows? Because they're aggravating.
I don't know who started
Now
it.
all farmers, you got to plant inrows.
Well,
There's a couple
A lot of them do.
that don't, but I would say 90% of them are planting inrows.
Yeah, right. So we started, I bet we started about the time you come to work with us.
Yeah, it was about 2010s when we started. We jumped on the inrow train and started planting inrows.
Yeah. Well, when we got the 6 row, you know, bigger mower turnaround and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right. We just started doing the inroads that way, just like plowing up peanuts. You get to the end, you ain't got the back up, 3-point turnaround.
That's right.
You just pick it up, ease around, drop it back down, and you can only get the same way with your peanut pit.
Yeah. Well, definitely during harvest is makes it a lot easier.